Everybody ducking, nigga, shot, shot. My shit is going crazy in a lot. Even the money that they gon' block that. Cover up the body, we don't get caught. Better call no me, we don't stop. Going to the top, my hat up. Think about the people who I had on. Miss one love, through a bunch. I do this for them, I can rush. My time is no doubt, with no doubt. And you can sit back and watch out. You know I'll be rolling them loud. After the dreams speak up, I am too quick to keep up. I am a leader, so I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up, baby. Alright, don't get this shit twisted. Yo, win, yo, no. Just rap to this bitch. Understand, but yeah, fire, okay.
Brrr. Thank you guys for being here. Another Sunday with LUI Music NFTs. We have our special co-host Tanya, Amanda, our special music guest Loshi, which popping, Crypto Cam, God, my producer, my brother. Thank you for being here. We got Real Cats K and Solo in the building. What's up with you guys? I just want to say, this is a beautiful Sunday. This is a vibes, and I'm super excited to get this started. We're here every Sunday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. East. But actually for the next 2 weeks, we are gonna take a little break. Just because, just kind of balancing my school and balancing Web3. I decided to kind of like reassess a little bit and take the next week just because I do have a facilitation. So I want to make sure that my mental health is good. And when I do come back in 2 weeks, we come back stronger. Okay, so I do appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate your patience. And what I'm saying, what's up with you guys? I do want to say what's up with you guys before we get started with our special guest today. So what's up, Tanya? What's up, Amanda? What's up, Lucy? What's up, Chris? The Real Cats, K, Solo, Wish Pop. And I created this space in the beginning, right? First, just to like connect with people. This was initially for the people, for me to meet the like-minded people, like-hearted people. And this is why every time you guys come into my space, I'm always shouting you guys out, because we create relationships here. And once I see that you guys are my friends, I love to see you guys. So again, this is why I really created this space. And so it sucks that I won't be able to like have the mental capacity to be able to do it for like the next 2 weeks. But again, when I do come back stronger, when we do come back stronger, it'll be stronger as fuck. So again, what's up, Tanya? What's up, Amanda? What's up, Lush? What's up, Chris? Since you guys are on speakers, what's up with you guys?
Man, we blessed, man.
Before we start, hi everybody. So we're recording and live streaming, and I'm going to be cutting up the snippets so we know that when you grab the mic, you are being allowing us to use whatever we record as a promo for LUI and Music NFTs specials.
Thank you, Tanya.
Yeah, my pleasure. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Real Cats. And I cannot, Losi, can I call you Isabella? Looking forward to hearing your music.
Hey, how are you doing? Yes, Isabella or Losi is completely fine, whichever you prefer and you're more comfortable with. Isabella is my real name. Losi is my Web3 personality / artist. But
I'm going to call you Dosi then, because it's all about Web3. Okay, and I also want to say hi to my friend Kay, who is in the space also.
Hey, KK.
I definitely want to welcome everybody.
Amanda.
Definitely want to help out with that. What's up, guys? Can you hear me? I sometimes rug, so I apologize.
I hear you. Loud and clear.
What a freaking beautiful day. The weather finally started getting a little bit chiller here in the desert, and it's definitely my favorite time to chill and with my favorite people. So if you know what I'm feeling, I posted up a couple of things up there in the nest, guys. Always want to highlight our host before we go into detail with our special guest. The reason that our host is mainly putting our community together, it's to give each other empowerment, and most definitely like open up the doors in a different business side of it. And that's how we're all coming together. We're all giving our little pieces of puzzles, right? So definitely want to, always shout out that everybody's such an important individual in this space. There's always a time to listen to everybody. We do like to open up the mic at the end of the space after the highlighted guests for sure. So if you have any comments or anything, we would love to share those at the end of the space. And we will hear so much fun along the way with our music, and we're all in love with music. So we have all kinds of genres coming at you, little mixes of different languages. So invite your friends. Make sure you are retweeting that. And I
Gang.
just learned I wanted to show you that little purple button in your right side in the bottom. When you actually comment, instead of just retweeting the space, when you comment on somebody's space, it makes that Twitter algorithm let know that something is important is happening on this space. So definitely want to encourage y'all for being part of history making. Doesn't matter how big or how small the room is, each and every one of you is so worth every single moment that we give out. So let's go for passion, because nobody's getting paid right now to be here. So we do appreciate your time, the interest, and most definitely following up with Crypto Got Louis. So I'll be kind of sad those 2 weeks that we're off, but man, I'm looking forward for that empowerment after you recharge. So let's
Let's
go.
go. You know the vibes. If I had like a hallelujah sound, I'd be like hallelujah. But I don't have it, so I guess I would kind of just have to do it myself. But um, what's up with Lost? What's up, Crypto got Camo?
We're good. We're good. I'm ready. I'm excited to meet everyone. Excited to be here. Have been invited by you. Such an honor, and I can wait to also learn about you guys and learn meet new people here in the community, because I definitely see there's some vibes going on here. Weekly spaces definitely creates a cool community. So I love that.
Hell yeah, that's what it's about. Getting to know each other, growing, and
It
you're about to
is. It
attract your
is.
tribe. So, I'm super excited as well too. What's up with Crypto got Camo in the house? Dímelo, papo. Que lo que? Brr.
Crypto. Get to the mic.
Oh, yo. Can you hear me?
Ya tú.
Yo, my bad, yo. It was
What's
like
up,
literally
man?
somebody called me, and it was a lot going on at the same time.
Someone calling someone right now. We got.
Yeah, like I was
Oh,
having a whole conversation while listening to you guys talk at the same. That was like some crazy stuff. But now I'm blessed, man. My Eagles are playing tonight. I don't know who's an Eagles fan. You know what I
hey.
mean? And yeah, no, like
Yo. For those who don't know, Crypto God Camo, my bro, my producer, make music together, and maybe after Loey shares her story and her talent, maybe we'll play something together as well too. I do want to say shout out to Africa and Charlie for just popping in. What I'm saying, we're just vibing. I did again. If you guys just want to pop in and say what's up, you guys can. If not, it's all good. What I'm saying, we're just chilling, we just vibing. Losi, what's up with you, girl?
I'm doing great. I'm just chilling here. It's a Sunday. It's
Hey,
raining. Uh, so it's kind of cozy. It's a cozy night.
you said where exactly?
I'm in Colombia, Cali.
Oh, Colombia.
Yeah,
Is
so
it is,
I
is it
see
cold or
Spanish. It's chilly. Like my city is usually very, very hot. Like that's the regular weather. But lately it's been kind of strange, and it's raining a lot and it's chilly. It's not like super cold. Don't imagine like it being very cold, but it's chilly. Definitely different than what it normally is.
Mm. I, I
Where are
I
you
I haven't been
from?
to Colombia yet, so that's definitely one of the places that I do want to go.
Man, yeah.
I'm I'm originally from Peru, but I'm in New Jersey right now. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
wow, that's cool. I know a few people from Peru.
You know
I
the
I, I
vibes.
love Peruvians.
Hey, let's go, let's go. You're about to attract your tribe. So, Losi, you make music?
I do make music. I've so I've always loved music since I was a little girl, and I always dreamed, of making music and singing, being on stages. But as a little girl, like everyone around me was, oh yeah, like that's little girl dreams, and that's not a real career, not a real job. So I believed it for a very long time, but then uh, I'm gonna cut the story short because it's a very crazy story. But before the pandemic, I had to take like a break on my like university, the university I was studying, and right after I took the break, the pandemic hit. So it kind of like went hand in hand, and there is where I started to like make music again, where I reconnected, and I just like fell in love with music again, and I was like, I have to do this. I don't want to like grow old and look back and think like I didn't give it a try. So that's where I like started to get serious about putting out my songs and about actually like producing them professionally. And that's kind of where my journey started in terms of music. And we're here, we're making more music, we're having fun, and I'm super happy that I actually have given this a try, a shot.
Hell yeah. Amanda, what's up?
Yo, 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 I got some questions on that. You know
Yeah.
why? Because
Yeah.
I just feel like, we're here for you, Isabella, and we do like to know the artists behind, in Web3. You're trying to represent more than just yourself. It's a different way you're laying out the path to other artists to let them know that you can take control of how you want your dream to develop, right? So I do want to know, like, those people that hurt you in that sort of way, which I kind of see it as a positive fuel, because it drives you to prove a point sometimes, right? You can see that energy differently and convert it differently, and that is what you have done. So again, congratulations, you did it. um you know you used a different type of motivation and you made it. So I want to know what made that click. What made you say, you know what, I'm gonna go with what I've been wanting to do. I'm gonna stop people pleasing, and I'm just gonna start doing the action. What was that click for you?
So I think it was kind of like a process. It wasn't like I don't think it was like a moment per se, but it was more of like things started happening in my life. I feel like the pandemic like moved a lot of energies for everyone, and like made us think a lot and reflect. And so I really like during the pandemic, the first few weeks, I had a lot of time like by myself, and just there was not much to do rather than just think and reflect. And so that's where I started kind of like writing a lot, and and a lot of like my emotions that I started putting down like became songs. And so that was very, I felt that it was healing me in some way. Like I felt very relieved, and I felt a different, like I was I was healing internally of many things that I've had that had happened to me. That was like one of the reasons I had to like leave university. And so it was like as if I like associated that with getting better, like mentally and physically. So I just kept doing it, and then I was like, if this is like my dream, and I keep like, I literally, it's like, it's not even like a metaphor. I literally like went to bed thinking of singing, of making music, of doing like performing. And I was like, I'm not a little girl anymore. Like this must not be little girl dreams. Like I'm 23 years old, 22 at the time, or 21, and and I'm like still thinking of this when I go to bed. So like I started to just trust my intuition more. It was hard, and like I said, it was not like one moment, but more of like a process. And of course, it's not like I've completely, have it all figured out, and I'm like, I know this is gonna work out for me, but I'm just giving it a try. And like they say, you never, like, it's better to do it and then think back and see like, okay, it didn't work out, but I tried, than forever thinking like, what if I had tried it, what if I had actually made music.
Ciao. Big
So
facts. Big facts.
yeah.
Sorry,
You
I'm doing
know.
too much with the soundboard. I'm just really, it's hard to give you that like oomph. I want to like just hug you every single time you nailed it, and hit, like, you're giving so many mic drops right now. And I know it's hard keep a lot of people engaged nowadays, and especially entwined with what you are feeling, with what you want to share as a individual, and your hurt, and what your strength. And it's not easy to link up to that and being able to portray it in a Twitter space, right? But that's what we're trying to create here, is a community that come together with this passion and want to show others that, like, if I did it, you can do it too. This is how I'm rolling it out. This is the opportunities that we have to do it together, with throughout collaboration, throughout connections. And Isabella, you are just astonishing, and I'm just so happy for you. And thanks again for sharing. I wonder, when are we gonna listen to some music? Tú sabes que me pongo
Hold on,
grave,
hold on. I
necesito.
have like one more question. Yeah, you like just like asking so many questions. I was like, I'm just gonna ask these questions. Like, yo,
Sorry,
all right. So like, all right. So one more question before you play the first song of the segment. You sing. What's your instruments?
So I sing like mostly and write songs. I'm learning to play the piano. I'm not like a super pianist, but that's like my favorite instrument. I love how it sounds. I just think and whenever I hear like a piano playing, it transports me to somewhere I don't even know, like to paradise. And so I am learning to play the piano. I know how to play a bit, but I definitely want to strengthen my skills in
Okay.
piano.
All right. Nice, nice. All right. So with that being said, Losi,
Okay,
are you ready? Let's go.
I'm gonna play my first song. So this is the first song I wrote. Not I wrote, but like the first song I professionally produced and put out. And it's actually, it talks a lot about my story, and it's like I wrote it as a letter to my family, and it's called Broken. So I'll let the lyrics do the talking, but if anyone wants to ask any questions after, for sure. I'm gonna play it from my computer. So since I'm on my phone, let me know if you guys can hear it with like hearts or something so I can know. Or if you can't, just let me know. Here it goes. I know that I am broken, but I promise I can be fixed. All I'm really asking is for you to have some faith in me. And I'm sorry for all the times that I let you down. Believe me when I tell you that it hurts to see you cry. Why is it so hard to change? And why is it so hard to let go? Even when everyone around me have hurt, my push to hold me down and I can't seem to fly away. No, I can't seem to fly away. No, I can't seem to fly away. I wish I could fly away.
Fist pumping, mama, what?
Trying to come up with the words to ask you to forgive me for all my mistakes. Whoa, is it too late? Whoa, is it too late? Believe me when I tell you that it hurts to see you cry. Why is it so hard to change? And why is it so hard to let go? Even when everyone around me have hurt, my fears still hold me down and I can't seem to fly away. No, I can't seem to fly away. No, I can't seem to fly away. I wish I could fly away. I know you've given your all for me. I hate how There it is. That was broken.
Hey, thank you for sharing that. It's definitely like a mix, right? Like a mix of like house and like like your singing vibes, of course. What kind of genre would you call it?
I would say it's like a dance pop, something
Dance
like
pop.
that.
There you go. I like a dance pop.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, nice, nice. And so,
Yeah.
what inspired you for that song?
So what inspired me was mostly my family. It was basically written towards like my mom and dad and my sisters, although like mostly my mom and dad. But yeah, it was kind of like a letter I wrote to them. But it's
Really?
funny, yes. But the funny thing is that my parents don't they don't speak English, so I felt very safe when I was like, because I was like writing it and playing it for them as I was in the production process, and they would listen to it, but they did not understand the lyrics, and they would like translate it to me, translate it, and I was that later in when it's done, when it's finished. So throughout the whole process, it was like kind of like me doing it, but without them knowing it was for them or them understanding. So I felt safe in that way. But then, of course, when I actually released it and I translated the letter, sorry, the lyrics to them, that was when, of course, they understood and knew that it was for them. But
Wow.
yeah,
What was your the reaction?
they actually they love the song, and I feel like I said that it has been it's my mom she it's her favorite song from the ones I've done, of course, because she knows obviously it's also for her. And I feel it was, as I said, like part of my healing process. I feel like music for all of us in some way is kind of a mechanism either to heal or to escape. And yeah, so I feel like it helped a lot in terms of that.
Oh yeah, Amanda wish popping.
Yeah, guys, I just quickly want to give notice if you feel that I'm talking too much or and you want to talk, just my goodness, really put your hands up
Oh no,
or come up here because I feel like I do.
never
I
that,
do.
never that. First of all,
Well,
we
okay.
got
Anyway,
yeah.
so other than my rant, because I'm really interested on like how everything is going, I'm loving the space, guys, and the vibes. A good job, Lucy. I wanted to congratulate you because it's something that I would hear in the radio easily, and my daughter would love it as well. And I get like her gaming apps and stuff like have these type of game like music, right? It's like very chain smoker type or marshmallow type of remix, or you hear that beautiful melody voice and with that kind of like digital techno music. But I wanted to also encourage you to continue having different types of formats of your song available and continue, like not only space hopping and other types of websites hopping, but putting yourself out there, sending it to the producers, because you can do something with it now. It's not so much of like when Web3 it's gonna pop out and come through with us with a sustainable wallet, right? Like we all really want. But you can continue to diversify where your content is being shown and what you can do with it. So you're very talented. I love the flow.
Thank you so much. Wow. I'm at a loss of words. I'm just thank you. I'm very happy to hear that. It really, really, really means so much.
It's
And
such a pleasure. Es un placer. Isabela. And then also, like, I went ahead and pinned it up there, guys. So definitely, give this beautiful young lady a follow. Sometimes it's hard to believe in ourselves, and how far we can take it and how overwhelming it can be. But when we show real community and people that are giving us their time because they want to be, a different type of source available for pioneers in these spaces nowadays. So let's go, Tanya. What do you think about that music?
I love it. I think she should be on a lookout for you know music spaces, meaning they're going to be using music for people to use in the backdrop. When they do the host your space, I see your music is that, but I come from like the Buddha bar, the really European chill music. That's what your music reminded me of, and I can like listen to the tone, and I can feel what you're trying to like explain. As I guess I would. That's how it made me felt. But your music really resonate with me because, like, I'm telling you, it reminds me of like Ibiza when I'm not talking about techno hardcore. I'm talking about chill. Like you just sound like just going to a festival on the beach. That type of stuff.
Tanya, you're
I
just
see that.
always raving over there. Stop it.
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing it since the early '90s. So to me, I just feel like when you recognize the mood and you and more in tune, and sometimes
Why we love
when
you.
you don't see the music, when you don't feel the music for yourself, or like even though you make the music, but that's what I love about Web3 because it really resonates. It has to like resonate with somebody, so for them to like invest or collect the music, the Web3 it's the key, and you really provoke that. I'm just saying, focus on you're gonna do some great things, and I love what I really love about your Twitter page. You have so much multimedia. I love seeing someone just turning on a camera, saying what they have to say, getting excited about, and teaching something. And I really am impressed with that. Not too many people do that, and I've been live streaming since 2009, so I'm just very impressed. So
And she's a
yeah,
Thank
looker,
you.
isn't
I
she?
look
Wow.
forward.
Wow,
I
Thank
look
but
forward to
God
watching you
bless her.
grow.
It really did.
I need some tips of live streaming and being on camera because
No, I think
I
you're doing
posted.
great. You don't need tips. Actually, you can probably teach a class. You're
Yeah,
doing great.
I really think
Thank
you
you.
can host your own class on that. And I did want to give you tips though on your Twitter portfolio, because it seems like there's only a link accessible on your Twitter bio. It's only like your OpenSea. People don't normally like to kind of like hop into that. So like having something like what is it, that three thing, like like
Link tree, you mean?
link tree, yeah, the link tree where you have like just like the link that takes you to several of your platforms. Like if you have YouTube, if you have a TikTok, you can add all of
Or if you
that.
have a
Yes.
website.
Yeah,
Yep.
just have
I
that.
used to have that literally yesterday. I have one and I had it yesterday, but so there's this group called Nifty Music, which I'm working on a project with, and they suggested that I put that link there. That's where I put it. But I
Oh, I get
literally
it.
yesterday I had like the I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna put the one I had before, which has all of my links, and then include that link in those like bunch.
So can I give you like a little analogy that maybe I'll explain to you why we think you should do the website. So I remember talking about social media. It's like dating. You got to figure out who you want
Hmm.
to date. So you go on Twitter, right? You go on Twitter to find the person you want to date based on the hashtag. But you really don't want to bring them home to your house, which is your website. So, which is what you're trying to do is get someone to do something, which means take a look at your art, your open sea. So you're gonna have to wait a couple, 2 or 3 different times building the relationship to make it long lasting, and they're investing in you. So I would like either you have a website or have an event page on your website that shows when you're playing, when your next space is. So it's constantly going so that people will pop in. But also the key is like you want them to come to your house, but people don't. When you go on a date, I don't know about you. I don't like to be told what right away. It's
No,
like,
no,
oh,
no,
please
for sure,
open the
for sure.
door, buy me dinner, I'll take a sip of champagne maybe, but it's just so important, you know.
It's a red sign
No,
right
I
there.
I love that, and I'm actually I'm literally right now because I have that link that I used to have. I have it on my Instagram, so I'm editing it right now to put it. Now that we're on the space, we're changing things up. There we go. There we go. I just updated the link
And do you have like a little short bio? Because if you
on
can like,
my.
oh, you can like DM it to me. Because I'm using YouTube also. We're streaming on there, but I like to go in and add your bio at the end of it because right now it only sits on an event page on socialchats.co, and I haven't had a chance to write, a blog about it yet. But when I do write the blog, it would be awesome, like if I can have like 3 or 4 sentences that describes you
Yes,
and all your social network, and then this way
for
we'll
sure.
link. Linking is really important on everybody's SEO.
Perfect. Yes, I'll right after the space. I'll send you the little bio. Thank you.
Amanda, you're killing it. Amanda, I'm sorry.
I like
No, no,
linking
no.
up. Aw.
No, I'm just saying the soundboard. Like I said, like you just discovered the soundboard.
She
I'm just
nails
cracking
it.
up.
I've been going crazy with that. I'm sorry.
No, I love it. No, I love it. I just love it. I'm just cracking up because I remember when it first came to me, I was just like clap, 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 and then one day it broke, so it sounded really bad. But then then I stopped. But then I love the fact that you're doing it.
Honestly,
It it makes the show actually.
Twitter police is after me. I've been doing it for like a week now in every space.
It is
Oh,
a
but it
vibe.
really brings the space together. It makes it fun.
No, it is. I love sound effects actually.
Brr.
Yo yo, crypto.
So you know what I think is impressive? I think it's impressive that like you're in Colombia and you know how it's obviously a Spanish speaking country and you're like singing in English. How did you learn English? Like you're from
Wow, and it
school over
sounds
there?
so good.
Yes, so I went to like a bilingual school here in Colombia. So I learned since I was a little girl, and then the in terms of like why I write in English, it's interesting. I think it's mainly two reasons. So I I like to write with the music that I connect with. Like, so growing up, I used to listen to a lot of songs in English, and those were like the songs that spoke to me. And here in Latin America, like the most popular kind of genre is reggaeton. And while I love like a good party and with reggaeton, it's not the type of music like that speaks to me, and like the words, like the lyrics to me mean a lot. And I didn't see myself singing like in that line, or like the things that that are being sung about in reggaeton. And so I just like kind of connected emotionally in terms of like the music I wanted the world to hear from me in English. And so yeah, and then the other reason is literally because I don't know, but the song, like, music is such an emotional experience. It's not logical. It's not like I sit today and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna write a song about this. It's more so like I'm in certain mood, or something happens to me, or something like that has happened to me for several times in a row, or something inspires me. And for some reason, like, the lyrics come out in English. Like, when I'm writing, I'm just thinking in English. So it's not like I cannot even explain it. It's not like I don't like to write in Spanish, but it just comes out in English.
Okay, that makes sense. That's fair. So with that being said, we could definitely get to your second song if you're ready.
Yes, so I wanted to, now that we're in this vibe of sharing, I'm gonna play something that is, um it's not like, it's not out yet, and I've never ever played it to anyone outside of my family. It's not complete, so it's gonna be like a snippet, but it also talks about kind of like what I was talking earlier, in terms of like, my feelings and what music means to me. So, without further ado, this one is called Oxygen. And as I said, it's like very on the beginning stages, so it's kind of like a demo. You guys are getting dips. And here it goes.
Hey, Lucy, before you started, Lucy,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes. No, no,
I
no, don't worry.
definitely just want to encourage everyone. We're gonna get a sneak peek, a never heard before type of space. You make sure to go in, because I'm looking at these retweets and I'm only seeing like mine was the one just added. So come on, I have some expectations. I'm just kidding. Don't be mad at me, y'all. I wanted to remind you, definitely share the space. We have an amazing young lady being highlighted today. You have your amazing host, Crypto God Louis. Make sure you stick around and invite your friends. And just, we never know what kind of glorious landmarking music we are gonna hear. So let's go without further ado.
Remember,
Lucy.
this one's called Oxygen, and here you can make the lyrics speak for itself.
Look at my reflection in the mirror. I can't recognize myself. The girl I used to be when I was little. It's no longer with me, she's someone else. And I think about, are we so obsessed with that ideal that is so real and we forget to love ourselves?
There it is. There is the sneak peek. That's where we
Whoa.
at.
No, why you stop?
That's
No.
where we at.
Why?
Nice, nice. That's that's really lovely to hear. You do have an amazing sound, and it's very unique, like you said. It's like and it's not finished. I can't even. I'm pretty sure it has some like dance. I'm gonna just assume, based on your other song. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for
Thank
sharing that.
you.
Thank you for sharing that. Tanya, man, what do you guys think about that?
Well,
And
I definitely want to start by saying that damn air blowing little emoji thing is not what I thought it was going to sound. So, I want to apologize and ban myself from the soundboard for the rest of tonight until I get it together. But and second, oh my God, that song. And the more you say, is that you playing the piano for this song? Is
No,
that
no, 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 no. I wish. It's
Oh, I almost got
it's
excited, but I
no
know
my,
that's coming on the works. That's coming on the works.
and
But
that
yeah,
is
oh
definitely I
man,
wish, but
I believe in
is
you.
this that it's the producers? The producer is the one on the piano. He's such a
I'm
talented
glad you
guy.
have Buddy.
Also a Colombian guy, but it's funny because I met him through the internet, but he it happened that he was Colombian. I didn't even know.
Que
But
chimba.
see, it is. Qué chimba. ¿Tú de dónde eres?
Ah, yo soy puertorriqueña, pura cepa, pero me sé algunas cosas porque la Carol G, tú sabes, esa mami
Yeah.
está.
Carol, ooh, I love Carol G.
gang,
She's
gang, gang.
she's a vibe.
Yeah, so I do want to say, shout out to my listeners. Charlie, Rogue Cats, K, Solo, Poison,
Yeah,
J,
shout out.
Mike, Miga. Thank you guys for just vibing, just listening. We have our special guest, Losi, and our special co-host Tanya and Amanda, always being here every Sunday. It's no joke. This is like dedication, because what I'm saying, this is something that we love to do. Tanya, she does media, she does a PR. Amanda, she's a cybersecurity Web3 OG. So, and then Losi, she's an NFT musician. Um, I do want to ask you about your NFT journey. I do want to say, if any listener want to say something, if you guys want to ask any questions, this is what we're here for. What I'm saying, we're here to grow, to ask questions, to vibe, to just, to just chill. So Losi, with that being said, what brought you to this NFT journey?
What brought me? Oh my god, a YouTube video. It's funny because I had been hearing about crypto and NFTs for a long time, but I was kind of, as everyone, very skeptic. I was like, that seems like very schemy, weird. And I was just like, I don't know, I was scared of learning. But then I saw a video of this guy like interviewing a bunch of people in the NFT space, and oh my god, that actually scared me. Jesus.
Just
Oh
bringing some
god.
emotion back while you're talking.
And so I was watching this video, and it was like that was like a click moment. I was like, there's no way people are like doing all of this and I'm not a part of this. And it wasn't even with music. That's the funnier part, because I if you ask me when I joined NFTs, I would have never thought I was gonna be able to merge music and NFTs, which is like kind of like the best thing that has ever happened to me. But I joined the NFT community in December of last year, and I like so quickly fell in love with it, because when I first joined, I also did not think it was gonna be like a place where I would meet people and make literally a new family. But after like a few months of being in the space, I had meet like I've met so many incredible people from everywhere. Like I've right now there's some of my closest friends, because we talk literally every day, and I've even met people who make music, and we've produced songs together. I've met people in real life. It has been such a crazy journey, and I cannot imagine my life without like NFTs and Web3 now. But I've been basically here since December of last year, and ever since, just yeah, fell in love with the space, with the people, the innovation, all of the possibilities and opportunities that are in the Web3. And I just feel it's like a little world of people who are just genuinely excited about life and the future. And I just love that, because it energizes me, and it makes me excited too about what can happen, and what we can build out of this. So yeah, that's kind of my mini NFT slash Web3 music journey.
Hell yeah. Same thing here. I kind of relate to that a little bit. I got into to the NFT journey in December. You know,
Oh wow,
yeah.
buddies.
And so just like you, just like the NFT community was just super loving. Super welcoming, and I got attracted to like some NFTs. Did you get any NFTs?
Yeah, so this is the funnier part. My first ever NFT was the In-Betweeners collection by Giampiero, who is Justin Bieber's like designer for his fashion brand. And for some reason, I think that maybe because it was Justin or whatever, it attracted a lot of people who are in like the music, like interested in music, interested in art, design, which I am very interested in. So that's where I kind of like met the first group of people that were interested in like music and Web3, and that's how it all like started. But that was my first ever NFT, which I actually literally I it was like a week after I had started like learning about Web3 and NFTs, they minted, and I went all in, minted that. I was sweating. I remember I did not know. I was like, when I was approving a transaction on MetaMask, I was literally like sweating. But we're a long way. We've come a long way from that. But yeah, that was my first NFT. How about you? What was the first NFT you got?
That's crazy. It kind of reminds me of my first. My first NFT that was supposed to be my first NFT, but it wasn't my first NFT because just like you, I was just kind of like on the MetaMask, kind of just figuring it out, and like the gas price was like over like a K. So I was like,
Damn.
what? I was like, I'm gonna wait a little bit. And like Adidas, everybody wanted Adidas, and plus like it was also like
Mm.
the NFT wave, so like everybody was just on it, and so yeah, I didn't get the Adidas one, but I got Kindergarten Baby Ears, which is my first NFT. That the utility was just they were just gonna donate to schools around the world, which they did.
Oh,
So
nice.
just kind of happy that they did that. That was kind of like my first NFT experience, and they were it was a very good community, very very positive, uplifting community, and I was just kind of be able to take my steps within with in the NFT community with that community, so we're blessed. We here today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I've never really shared how I started also like in the NFT community side of it.
Ooh, share, share,
Ooh,
share.
You
share,
know,
share.
I would love to share, and I love what I've become. But I also joined around December of 2021. I'm glad I was introduced into crypto while the pandemic was happening. I gave some extensive study, and I was like, oh, forget NFTs. I'm just gonna go invest on what's powering it, right? So I didn't know how early on I was catching on to all of this and the potential I had in my knowledge and how I was building this stuff that people were talking about, people were starting to do, and I was like, what? Like I was already exposed to so much. So when I started hosting spaces and I got to know so many people, and then I started just going into cybersecurity spaces, into music spaces, into web3, blockchain, crypto trading, anything you can imagine. And I would spend hours and hours in these spaces getting to know the true intention of this technology and how was rolling out, what to try to dive in. As a married person, it is a little harder to know what to do with your assets. So I wish I would have gone into the punk, like like the punk, like crypto punks, the freaking apes. Like I saw it all slipped in my fingers. That is very painful because I didn't believe in myself enough to overwrite somebody else. But at the same time, I'm very blessed in that when I fell into communities, people were like gifting me NFTs, and my wallet is basically out of just being a participant on somebody's space, on somebody's Discord, on somebody's, like there's just so many ways to win in Web3 and collaborations, and I've just seen it as such a personal growth. I'm like, wow, people can link up, people can feel you, people can show some interest that not even your own family has ever shown in the past. So it's definitely a different feels. It's definitely something new for all of us, and it's really setting out the way for the word wag me, right? That we're all gonna make it. You make it in the best way that you think adjustable for your own self. So I'm just so inspired that I just need some music in my life. And let's go. Let's reset this room. Let's reset these vibes. Tanya, do you want to share? Oh, we have Poison as well on the speaker side. Thank you, Poison, for coming up. If you guys want to share a little bit of like
Yeah,
how
I'll
you,
share.
yeah,
I'm going
thank
to
you.
tell you guys, to be honest with you, the only reason I got to sit in space was it was 2021 February and of 2021, and Clubhouse I got in first because it just started, and I didn't like the way people were, and then I started researching the word social audio, and then it was Twitter, and they say Twitter's opening, so I had to apply, and I was already promoting my social chats brand, but they gave it to me because I told them I was going to start doing spaces, and I wanted, because I did like everything except religion and politics, so I feature all those type of topics. So when I got it, I just sat and listened. But the one person I started following was Lucas Bean. So Lucas would have these spaces with like all these NFT artists. So I'm not an NFT artist. I'm not a mentor. I'm just a publicist, social media early adopter. I'm just obsessed with the search engine optimization. So my thing is about words and multimedia. So when I got into this, my first friend, and we only started following each other because we were in spaces together, and turns out like knew the same people, so we started following each other. But I was listening to him talk, and they were helping a lot of people. And he for hours, and I fell in love. Not more of. I originally went in because there was nothing else to do as someone that throws events for a living, but except find another world. And I was already talking about doing virtual events. Virtual conferences, virtual parties, virtual everything. So yeah, is my time up? So, you know, I thought that I looked at this Web3 as a next marketing idea. It's right here. So, my friend, my house is loud. So, but I didn't look at it like that. But along the way, I built community. I said at the end of October, probably October, because I walked into this guy's space and he didn't, it was NFT Music Radio, and Bazo, he was the founder of it, and along the way, I believed in it. I would sit in NFT Music Radio for like hours, and at the time, I wasn't I didn't have I have a client that paid my retainer, but I didn't have that events I had to go to. But I learned so much about community and making other community and connecting, you know. So I'm part of the NFT music NFTs is because besides loving the music and how it sounds, because I follow all the different platform, but also the connection you
Yeah,
build
that's
with,
where I met
you
you,
know.
Tanya.
Yeah, I know you were in my space, and then you appeared in Alberto's space. Remember, he did the cybersecurity. I'm like, weren't you in my music NFT space? And she kept changing her profile, so I get lost and confused. I'm like, I know her.
Yeah, people weren't ready for all these PFP changes, but I mean, along the road, I mean, people gifted me stuff. I started becoming a brand, like just like a walking flyer, huh? For
Well,
different
I
types
mean,
of
like
community.
Charlie here. Charlie gave us I got an NFT from
You
him,
got
and there
so
was like,
freaking lucky.
you know, when you meet artists, it's not about being in a space with thousands of people. It's really being in a space that's comfortable and everyone's connecting. So Charlie and I and Fernando, there's three of us. We're sitting in a space all by ourselves, and he gifted us an NFT, and I always wear it. And so I'm very appreciative about it, and I think the community aspect of being part of something. But Web3 is interesting because now the content creators are the ones that can pretty much create, but also get paid for it, and they are their own brand. So anyone can be a content creator. So it's exciting time we're living in.
Hell yeah. I really love to hear all of that. Especially like when you mentioned like Charlie. Yeah, Charlie was definitely like a big impact, with the NFT community in the beginning. He definitely gave me an NFT as well too, which I'm super, appreciative. And I tell him I called him before and I told him that, so he knows. So Charlie, if you want to come up and say something with say hi, say what's up, that'll be awesome. But yeah, that's the stories of NFTs, right? Everybody has their own different stories, their own different perspectives, and their own journeys, and I think that's kind of what makes the experience, right? As you can see, like we all had like a positive experience. So with that kind of, we kind of just want to give that out because that's kind of what we received. So now we just want to do the same thing for the new people that want to pop in and just kind of see what's going on. This is what we're here for. And so, Alosia, thank you for being here. Tanya and Amanda, thank you guys for sharing your story as well too. And thank every single one of you guys for just being here. We're here every single Sunday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. But we are taking a little break for the next 2 weeks just to kind of reassess with my school. I do have a facilitation, gotta get ready. I wanna make sure that my mental health is good as well too. So again, thank you guys. Losi, you wanna say anything else? We do have one more song. You ready?
I am, but I just wanted to say because something about what you just said. I think what makes Web3 so special is definitely the community and the people. Like I think, at least me, like I would not have, like I would not still be here if it wasn't for the people that make up this community and this world. I feel like you said, like all of us have had such great experiences of like that, like just genuinely connecting with someone and just vibing or laughing at a space on a Discord chat that it's a complete stranger and just suddenly like they make your day. And yeah, that's kind of like something I love about that the Web3 space.
Your
And with
vibes. No, go ahead. I mean, I was just gonna say your vibes attract your tribes because that's really initially why I'm here. And I'm pretty sure Tony and Amanda is here too because of the people, right? And
exactly.
and so definitely that's amazing to hear.
Yeah, like literally, I don't know who, someone, I don't know, I think it was Amanda who said it, like, nobody's being paid to be here, like we're all just here because we are freaking just, we just love, we just enjoy being here. So it's like when you find some, like when they ask you, like, would you do it for free? And I'm like, heck yeah, I'm doing it for free. But yeah, but with that said, this song that I'm gonna play is actually, I call this my Web3 song because it was produced and written all on, like, all through a connection made in the Web3 space. So I met this guy on the in-betweeners community, like literally back in December, and we just became friends. We started talking about music. He's a producer and also a songwriter, and he just one day sent me like this track with a little like verse, and I immediately like connected with the song and started writing the other verse, and then we just like started collaborating, and then this song came to be, and it's called Not Over You. I've just to be clear, I've never met him in real life, but he's one of my closest friends, and he's called Dre. He's such an amazing talented artist and such a great person, and so I just thought it would be cool to play it here. So here it is. It's Not Over You by me and Dre. I hope you miss me too. Sometimes I've tried in my mind. Yeah, nowhere inside you, I see you. Oh yeah, it's alright. They say that all good things come in time. It's gonna be okay. Now that you're gone, I see that nothing lasts forever anyway. 'Cause we can have all that we want. Yeah, sometimes that's just not enough. Oh, I'm not over you. No matter what I do, I can't get over you. I'm not over you. So hard to stop missing you. I hope you miss me too. Oh yeah, I miss you too. I love us feeling true. So this verse is only us apart. There's nothing we can do. It's alright. Time heals everything. It's gonna be okay. Now that you're gone, I see that nothing lasts forever anyway. 'Cause we can have all that we want. Yeah, and sometimes that's just not enough. Oh, I'm not over you. No matter what I do, I can't get over you. I'm not over you. So hard to stop and say it's not the same. I hope you miss me too. I hope you miss me too. 'Cause I'm not over you. Seasons come and go, and one day it keeps change. Did you forget about me, or do you feel the same? Past December, how could everything forget? Last kiss you gave, never felt the same. Even though I know you're very far away, I had that hope that maybe you still feel the same. I'm not over you. No matter what I do, I can't get over you. I'm not over you. So hard to stop missing you. I hope you miss me too. I'm not over you. There it is, my Web3 song.
Sheesh. We got Losi in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing that. What
Thank you
was?
for inviting me.
Of course, of course. Thank you for your time. What was the name of that song?
It's called Not Over You.
Not
Yeah.
over you.
Not Over You.
What inspired you for that?
Funny thing is, no, no, the funniest thing is that he sent me the first verse, and I just like put my mind in his shoes. At, like literally at when I was writing that song, I was happy in my relationship. I like with my boyfriend, so I was like not thinking about anyone. I was just putting in myself in the shoes of the person who wrote it, and kind of just imagining it what it would be like. So there was no inspiration for that.
Bad, bad, bad. Okay, that sounds fair. That sounds fair.
So
Yep.
sometimes you just gotta make up stories, to also
Of
make
course.
songs.
It's a story, it's a
It's like
fantasy.
a little movie. It
It
is.
is, and that's the beauty, right? That's really the beautiful thing about,
Yeah.
music, a song, that you could really express that through music. And so like it's awesome that you're able to kind of do it through that and express it through that, you know? And we hear you.
Thanks. No, yeah. And for me, like, honestly, most of my songs are inspired in either like real events that have happened to me and or like emotions. But I also feel like sometimes you just gotta like create and make up stories that maybe can other people can connect to, because we obviously have not experienced everything in life. So sometimes it's just about making music that helps others heal or like I don't know, smile, have some fun, forget about their their troubles. I don't know, that's like what I love about music, just the fact that people can kind of like disconnect from their reality and just go to a different place where everything is better.
Yo, Isabella, I have a story for you.
I want to hear it.
In a dark and stormy night, we were all together in Crypto Got Louis space. We were highlighting Isabella, alias Losi, on the Web3. She has been playing so many great songs for us in this October nice fall weather. Nice, giving those nice vibes, helping us chillax, helping us pack one and get together on the vibes. If you've been chilling with us, make sure to stick around and come up here as a speaker. We're going to be opening up the mic soon for more stories.
Now.
Now I gotta go write a song about this space.
Do it.
That's what we about. We inspire one another.
We do. No, you guys, this has been
Hey!
awesome. Like I honestly thank you guys so much. This has been so good for my energy. I can just like I already started this week on a positive note. Like this is a great Sunday evening thing to do because it's just like you feel good, you're ready for the day tomorrow. Thank you guys, thank you, and thank you everyone who came in and listening.
Eso, puñeta.
Yeah.
Amanda, your energy is another level. I love it. You are a vibe.
It's forced sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. It comes out natural with the good people, and that's what you all are. And I just wanted to, help you have a good time. I know sometimes when we're starting, it's not easy to kind of like really pump each other up and being like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm going to talk about myself. Yeah, this is who I am, world. Well, how do you do, though? See, we loved knowing about you today. What you shared has been such an amazing vibe. And I hope that you continue further on in your career. It doesn't matter what happens, what you hear, what comments you hear in social media. I hope that you never give up on your true self and who you want to be. So I'm very proud of you and I love hearing you.
Wow, thank you so much, Amanda and Tanya. I know you're recording this, so I might ask for this part that Amanda just said to listen back when I'm feeling when I'm feeling demotivated or stressed. I'm definitely be replaying Amanda on my headphones. But no,
We
like
have it on
honestly,
YouTube now. It's streaming
like
on YouTube, also on
uh,
Facebook too. Just
oh
Google your
yeah, go
name.
do that. I'm gonna
Just
do
Google
that.
your Twitter handle. It would pop up.
Better yet, I
Or
can give you
Yeah.
one-on-one motivation, girl. I see you have a Discord. I'm gonna be joining into what you need. And this is what we're here for. We're here to, empower one another, just like my friend Crito Louis always say. We have communication even after Twitter spaces and Discords. Like you learn to follow those that you entwine with. So if you ever need me, I no lie about that. I'm accessible. And so, if I can do, we can only do how much we can give out, right? And the important part about powering up your energy is surrounding yourself by those that have similar vision, even if the end goal is different. So thank you so much for everyone that's been in this space so far. I'm so happy that Poison came up. Poison, definitely wanted to give you the opportunity, to post again your things up there in the nest when you're talking about your stuff, right? That way, those things doesn't get lost in there, and people can click on it while you're talking about it, if with the interest. So yeah, Crypto Louis, when you think it's a good time to kind of get some reset vibes, maybe opening up the floor, we can let Poison talk about himself. Since he's on the speaker spot, what do you think?
well, I want to say goodbye too. So, Losi, I was gonna tell you, make sure you get the word out. I'd love to see you be a panel discussion or a main speaker about Web3 and music and going from Web 2 to Web 3. What's like, and you could do. I mean, I see great things for you. So make sure people know that you're ready to do a TED Talk.
Wow, thank you. I don't know if I'm ready to do a TED talk yet, but thank you. I'll definitely. It's like for me, I love this. I love connecting with like-minded people, with people who love Web3 and music as much as I do. So I don't know. Whenever you guys want to invite me to something, or if you guys know of any event, I'll for sure be happy to join. And of course, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna keep posting, and you guys know motivated me even more to keep doing this, to keep uh, pushing Web3 and artists. So we're gonna be here, and I really like. I'm so happy that I came across you guys. So again, Crypto God, thank you for inviting me today. Like this has been such a cool experience.
Diablo, yo. Loki, yo. First of all, it was like super nice to meet you. It was like, you have an amazing personality. Your vibes attract your tribe. So I'm definitely glad, I'm saying we're here today. And, now we're kind of just, we're just vibing out. If anybody wants to come up and just, speak your story, you guys can. Los, if you want to just come and just chill us too, probably we're going to be playing to music until 9:30 p.m. So that's probably like 20 more minutes. We're just going to play some music. I'll probably play some Poison music since he's up here as well too. Poison, you want to say something, my bro? What's up with you,
Let's
bro?
go. I did have a special request, Louis. I did want you to play some music. I always love to highlight the host and what you're doing in Web3. I think before we head over to Poison, to reset the room, get new people in here, get some more eyes on this projects. Definitely, I would love to smoke up to one of your songs right now, my friend.
Brrr. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate those vibes, and I got you. I'll definitely play some that I promised to play from me and Crypto God Camo. It's some smoking vibes. It's called Free the Soul. So if you guys just want to vibe up, we'll play that song and then we'll probably get into it. All right. So again, appreciate you guys for being here. Every single one of you guys here. Boombot just popped in as well too. Thank you, fam, for being here. I have my music as well in their playlist. So if you guys wanna, listen to some Web3 vibes, Boombot is definitely one of the playlists in this NFT community. So again, appreciate you, Boombot, for popping up. I'm not sure if it's Arai or Nico's, but again, appreciate you, my bros. This is Free the Soul. This is Louis. Make sure you pack it, you smoke your blunt, because we getting elevated. Going really hard now, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
I feel like I can really far down, God. Any challenge doesn't matter. I'm cool. If you want it, let me know. Hit the conjure, feed the soul. I just wanna let it go. Move it slowly, baby, control. Dímelo, dímelo, ride it slow, ride it slow, keep it close on the floor, if you want to live good life, girl. Tell me why you stop, don't give up your day at the top. If you stop, girl. I'ma run in the hobby if I have to. When you run on my way, I'ma pop you. If you listen close to about you, I just overdose, got my life too. Gotta live through this, gotta learn to be the best. I know I'll make mistakes, but what is life without mistakes? If you don't fake like I fake everybody just copy and hate them. Never chase them, I replace them. Speaking it with me, I taste her. Hey, if she want to get it, now let me go. This is the change of us. We live and fight for us. Yo lo que quiero, yo quiero el mundo entero. Yo vine de cero, ahora yo soy primero. Merezco todo, lo espero. Homero, la gente lo meo. Ya saben, yo vengo activo. Siempre la tengo conmigo, siempre ando bien vestido. La chica me mira, se mira. Tranquilo, mami, no hay prisa. Conmigo tú te vas a oír. Pide lo que tú quieras, yeah. Vivo aquí, no arreglas, yeah. Mommy, and if you want it, come on, baby. Listen close to this song. Mami, vámonos de aquí ya. Dile todas a tus amigas. If you want it, let me go. Hit the ganja, feed the soul. I just wanna let it go. Move it slowly, baby, control. You know. I've been going really hard now.
Dímelo, papi.
Yo, that was so cool. I love the Spanish part. I love that it's like Spanglish. I love that. Love, love, love it.
Thank you. Thank you for listening, all you guys. It's free to soul. It's on all platforms, so you guys can find it as well too. I created this song, Free to Soul, with my bro Crypto got a camera. And I told him like, yo, bro, create give me like a reggae vibe, and I'm like hip hop influenced. Like my music is very hip hop influenced, very hip hop rooted. But I'm a Latino, so I kind of just mix everything together. I listen to like reggaeton, hip hop, salsa. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of just mix. I also listen to rock. I listen to like I said regular ready. I listen to to all kinds of good music, pop, dance, R&B. I remember at one point, so I used to listen to house. I used to go to rave for like just go to EDC, just like dancing, shuffling, for like 1 year straight at EDC, just going crazy, right? So those are like the experiences that kind of just created the music that I create today. And the music that I'm showing you now is it's not old, but it's not the new music that I'm writing today, right? And so it's just super exciting to kind of share my journey with you guys, with every single one of you guys, right? Again, we're here every single Sunday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. But not next week because we're taking a little break just to reassess with school. I do have a facilitation, so I do want to make sure that my mental health is all good for when we come back. We come back stronger and harder. I do want to say what's up to Jay Mike, just popped in as well too. We got Losi. What's up, bro?
I just had a quick question. I always love to hear kind of like the story behind a song. What inspired you to write that song, or who?
Yeah, this one's definitely a ganja inspired type of song. I create my music to empower people and to inspire people. So when I created this song specifically, it's Free the Soul. I'm a big cannabis enthusiastic. I like my marijuana. I like my ganja. Not just because I get a buzz, but because it's a more meaningful. To my personality, to my mental health. It saved me actually. When I was a kid. And I say it saved me because I was hanging out with the wrong people. And I could have literally done like I'm super surprised that I'm actually here today doing this. I've never thought in my whole life that I would be doing this, right? Just because back then I used to hang out with the wrong crowd, I used to literally be in the streets. I wouldn't be on, obviously social media wasn't as big back then as well too. But I was just hanging out with the wrong crowd. I wasn't hanging out with the people who actually cared about me, and I was like driving people off. Um, for the people who actually do care about me because I was hanging out with the people who did not care about me, right? And so free the soul ganja. When I kind of felt like abandoned and betrayed, ganja was a big part of my mental health at the time, and I was kind of able to find myself and kind of be aware of who I really wanted to be. And that's kind of like the story behind free the soul. When I take my when I take the hit pack it. I do also have another song called Pack It. Yeah, my soul gets freed, my mind gets freed. I'm able to I create a lot of music off of the ganja as well too. It's a recreational, just as well as it is for my mental health. But yeah,
Most
that's
definitely.
a little bit of a
And you
story.
know what? If you want to show some support, some love to our friend, I think it's what 0. Was it 9 or 0.2?
It's point zero
No,
one.
the packet song. It's on OpenSea, guys. You can check it out on his profile. It's pretty dope and very nice. Collaboration with his producer and all. So kudos to you guys.
Thank you,
For
Amanda.
laying it out.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's on OpenSea, the point zero one ETH, and just it's not too much. I just kind of did it for just the people who truly support me, and if I win, you guys are definitely gonna win because you guys are really taking your time to to support me, and so I really value that. It's not just about that, it's about your time. How consistent are you? And I appreciate every support that you guys can do, even if you guys don't even buy my NFT. I appreciate everything. So again, I appreciate Amanda, Tanya. You guys were here every single Sunday. Not just not just Sunday, but throughout the NFT community, through the NFT journey. And so just kind of super blessed as well as Poison as well too. Met him in the space. My musician NFT bro. Just always supporting and appreciate that as well too. We talked about Charlie as well too, a big impactful person. In his space when I came in, he was very positive with this space and gifted me one of his NFT as well too. And Real Cats, my NFT holder, appreciate you for being here. Always
She wrote a
supporting as well
story
too.
about you too.
Yeah, she did, and it's up on my Twitter if you guys want to find it. You guys can definitely see it. Kay, I would love to meet you one day. If you want to pop in, we are here till 9:30. We do have like 10 more minutes. We're just vibing, we're just chilling. But I do wanna like I said in the beginning, I create these spaces to meet people, to meet like-minded people, and to connect with people. So that's why sometimes I don't talk about myself too much because I'm really interested in you guys. I'm really interested in what you guys have to say and just meeting you guys because I want to meet like-minded people. So Boombots, appreciate you guys for having me on your playlist. And Miga, follow me. If you guys, if my bro, if you want to pop in, it looks like you're an investment person, management, leadership, marketing. Love that. That sounds dope. I'm about that. Again, my name is Louis. I make music and Poison. I do want to play your music as well too. Do you want to say something, my bro?
Let's
Uh,
go. Hi,
yeah.
Poison.
What up, y'all? I just stopped by, you know what I'm saying? We had a little show yesterday in the metaverse, and if you don't know, bro, it actually takes a toll on you. Like, you tired as hell the next day or something. Like, you really had a show, but I chopped it up with Louis earlier. We caught a couple wins in Warzone. You know what I'm saying? He was talking. He was talking. He was talking junk because I'm not that good in Rocket League. You know what I'm saying? Louis actually plays soccer in real life, so you know what I'm saying. He's really good at soccer and soccer league, so Rocket League. So you know what I'm saying. We played some games, so I ain't gonna talk too much. I was rugging earlier too, so shouts out to Real Cats, everybody in the room. Losi, you got dope music. Charlie, Boombot, you know what I'm saying? Tanya, Amanda, I hope you won that shirt. You know what I'm saying? I told Louis to send it to you. And yeah, shouts out to everybody.
Hey,
So
let's
because of
go.
Real Cat's story about being Louis' first collector, it really inspired me because fam becomes fam, and I really love that. So I commissioned Real Cat. I hired her to do 11 more featured
Hey,
artists, and then we and she's gonna be one of them, by the way. Like tell the story of the actual artist, film, music, art, but the actual artist and what they're doing, and also have a quote, and also a quote from one of their first collector. And I think that's where it's like, where are you now type of deal, because it brings you back the connection of the real connect, original collector and the artist. I think it would be like a really cool episode. So Louis, actually, because of Louis and because of the story written, it just inspired me. So I was like, I gotta do this. So we're gonna do 12 all together, and we want to publish it all every week, once a week, and then I'm gonna make it into like a social audio, kind of like a social, just kind of like a little podcast, audio podcast, because it's something that you want to be able to store and talk about. So I'm excited about that.
hell yeah, Tanya. We talked about I went to Real Cat Space yesterday. I really appreciate the article that she wrote about me, and what that you guys did together. And I told him, like, yo, Real Cats, you're like the first kind of Web3 writer, that's writing about like articles about music, and who knows what else you're gonna write about, right? And so like I really appreciate what she's doing in the space, and I really value that. And so Real Cats, thank you. Yeah, I know you've been here for like the longest. So I do want to say thank you for being here. I do want to play Poison's song, Demon, if nobody wants to say anything else. And then I'll probably play like, just to end it up a little bit, I'll probably play like Poison song, and then I'll
Well,
probably
my
end
friend
it.
has a song that I wanted to play too, by the
Okay.
way.
All right, so then we can
So
do that.
no, finish yours, and then I'm gonna get a hold of him, have him come back in. That was Jason J. Michael.
Okay, all right. So then I'll play Poison song right now. Demon, one of my favorites. Very vibey, very hype up. And who knows? He hasn't told me anything about this yet, but we might do something. We might do something. All right, let's go. Poison in the house.
True. Trust the eye. Trust the door, nigga. Hey. What I say? Nigga, I'm a night crawler. I'm a thief. Fuck a bitch once. Then I leave. Hey, I ain't got time for it. Yeah, I'm a thief. Hit a nigga up, leave him there. I'm a thief. Every Friday night lights, I'ma stop with a beat. Diamond on my wrist, shine bright. I know you see him. I'm fucking on your bitch, damn right. I know you feel it. Fucking on your bitch, damn right. I know you feel it. Money on my mind, I'ma save it, that's on time. Ay. I ain't got no time for these niggas, I'm on my grind. Ay. Hustle day and night, ay. I'ma keep it right. Ay. I'm living my life like the Duval. Ay. Stitches on the block, make a nigga do, y'all. Ay. I'm a big nigga, John nigga, you is too small. AR-15, spit accurate. Hit his ass up, it ain't no after that. I'm telling that, I'm getting that, I'm flipping that. I came up from a 50 pad. Fuck that, these niggas wasting time. I ain't into that. Nigga, I remember that. They ain't wanna give me that. Now I'm like, give me that. Nigga, I remember that. Nigga, I'm a night crawler. I'm a thief. Fuck a bitch once. Then I leave. Hey, I ain't got time for it. Yeah, I'm a thief. Hit a nigga up, leave him there. I'm a thief. Hey, Friday night lights, I'ma stop with a beam. Diamond on my wrist, shine bright. I know you see him. I'm fucking on your bitch, damn right. I know you feel it. Fucking on your bitch, damn right. I know you feel it. X-Men, yes, him. Now I'm not trying to flex with him. We be getting to it. Shout out to my Spanish kid. Pelicans, at the beach. Donald Trump, got a beach. FLA, Iron Week, CBS, GNC, Candy Painted, Coated Jewels, Mermaids, walk over Jills. We been balling out the gym, never balling after them. Get the last battle, you too late, like that's for twins. For peace sake, movie miles on black leaves.
pass pack like batons and track meets. Too much money to count, just more than last week. This shit never gets boring, that's why we live in dreams. And the gifts are rewarded, and I'm running off steam. Boys in peso, case low, jab on take over. Vipers in Range Rover, Judas in take over. We gonna pray for 'em. Yeah, we gonna pray for 'em.
We gonna pray for them. We are gonna pray for them. Bless up, bless up. Demon.
I love this song.
I do too. And it's just super high vibes, right? It just gets up.
No, it actually just reminds me of my college days going to a frat house. You know, they're having rush week or whatever. And this type of just walking through. That's what it reminds me of.
Big facts, big facts. You know, you can, talking about that, you can actually see it in the movie as well too. Now, I just like, as soon as you just said that, like in the frat, I just kind of just saw it in the movie right there.
Facts. Hey, we might be shooting a Team 3 movie though, for real. Yeah, y'all gotta wait for it.
Let's go. Let's go. Again, thank you guys for being here. I probably will play one more song. Probably ended it with my song. Again, we're here every Sunday, but not for the next couple of weeks or next 2 weeks. Just because I do want to handle some school stuff, and I want to make sure that my mental health is good as well too. I appreciate every single one of you guys for being here. What song should I play? Tanya, what song should I play? Should I play something like Love? Something, another ganja song maybe? Or
no, play your newest one, the one you just dropped.
Okay, I can play my latest single, Revived. Before I play it, I'll let you guys know what it is about. It's also another kind of like hyped up song. But this song represents like all the times that, I went down and I came back up, so that's why it's called Revived, because, now when I feel revived, it's a whole different energy. And so that's really what I felt, so Revived, here we go.
No, fuck this is my LUI. The one and only, if you don't know right now, man. I'm about to find out. Sugar Beach, you crazy, look. Let's get it. I feel revived now.
Again, appreciate all of you guys for being here. Let's go.
I feel like I got revived. I feel so hot, yeah. You cannot match my vibe. Bitch, too loud. You playing catch up, I'm smiling. Don't get it fucked up, I'm styling. Bitch, you know I'm on the rise now. You playing high. If I want it, it is mine now. Bitch, you gon' find out. You know the juice and you wildin'. I am not stopping, I'm coming. I can't stop, and I don't stop, and I won't stop. And if I come back, I'm gonna come back harder. If I come back, I'm cracking your head open. Till the doctors remind me of double doses. I can shit up on people, you always ghosting. When you see me in the face, you make no noise. Did you lose your voice? I ain't your toy you can play with your bitch instead. About to go get some head, about to go make my bed, and relax the fuck out. But smoke a blunt, and then I'ma knock out. If I go to the stool, you know I'ma bug out. No Zanny or Molly, talking about my heart now. I feel resurrected. I think I forgot. And words I corrupted. Louis to come back. I feel like I got revived. Yeah. I feel so high. Yeah. You cannot match my vibe. Yeah. People too live. You can't catch it, I'm smiling. Don't get it fucked up, I'm styling. Bitch, you know I'm on the rise now. You playing high. If I want it, it is mine now. Bitch, you gon' find out. You know the juice is you wallet. I ain't not stopping, I'm coming. We gon' pop. Everybody ducking, nigga, shot. But she was going crazy in a lot. Even the money that they gon' block that. Cover up the body, we don't get caught. You better tell Louis or he don't stop. One to the top of my head up. Think about the people who I had off. I missed my love in a bunch. I do this without a rush. My team is no doubt. And you can sit back and let out. You know I'll be rolling the loud. I can please speak up. I ain't too quick to keep up. I am a leader, so I'll pick you up. gonna pick you up, baby. Alright, don't get this shit twisted. We all win. We all eat. This rap to these bitches. Understand? We got fire.
Ooh.
Thank you guys for listening. Love.
So
That
good.
was dope. So this was your latest release?
This is my latest release. Yes.
Nice. How long ago did you put it out?
I put it out September 30th.
Oh, very, very new. Dope.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you guys, for listening, for being here, for being yourself always. And, even though we're not going to be here for the next 2 weeks, what I'm saying, I'm still going to be on Twitter. I'm still going to, probably just not as much just because of like the school. I'm just trying to balance things out. Right. But like I said, this is what I love to do. Music, NFTs, and just people of like-minded, like-hearted people. So again, thank you guys for
Hey, thanks for doing this, Lou. You know we're gonna hold that shit down, bro. Why you going, bro? I thought I was about to get cut off.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I think I got rocked for a second because I couldn't hear the last part that you said, but I just wanted to thank you again for inviting me. As I said, I had so much fun, and I'm so glad that I was able to meet Tony and Amanda too, and now everyone in this little community of music and Web3 lovers. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, excited about meeting you, and I look forward to our collaboration. So I'll share the YouTube link so you can use it to embed on your website. I just want to clean it up and add, put some TLC by including everyone that spoke tonight into the description. But I appreciate everyone for being here, and we'll be back in a couple weeks and maybe more recharged. And if you have someone that you want us to feature, please send Louis a DM. But again, thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate you. So Louis, did he
I
get
think
rugged? Did he
I
get
think
rugged?
he got rugged. I think he got
Okay,
rugged.
everybody, hang on tight.
Well, Louis is
Hang on
back.
tight because we're gonna get disconnected.
It says the host is having connection issues.
I'm having a flashback of the early days.
Oh God. I think, yeah. It's not a space without someone getting rugged by Twitter.
I'll be back here in a second here. Now, moments like this, see, we need some background music. I think they're doing it. Twitter's supposed to provide that for us. I wonder where they're gonna put it, the button. And I wonder if they're gonna get it from like people who are playing music, like yourself. Like, would be they using the music and music NFTs artists? They're playing their music on Twitter Spaces, so they have already have the audio file.
Ooh, that
So
could be cool. Like
right?
how you can like in on TikTok that you can like pick from different songs. Like they should have that feature here. Like you just
No, they're gonna do that
click
now. I
play
think
one.
that's next.
Oh really?
So you can have it from the background.
Yeah, definitely needed, especially since rugging is constant thing here on Twitter Spaces.
But it's good to have like music. I think it's funny. But then I don't know. Let's see what happens.
No, for sure, music makes